Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, another job on the van. We're going to be upgrading the lighting because the lighting that's in here isn't particularly very good. We'll show you what's in here at the minute. We started taking it to bits, so this one's dangling down, but basically just got two of those, one at the front, one at the back, and we're going to upgrade that to a bit of LED lighting. So the first thing what I've done, we've popped this light out so we can access the wires behind. And what we've got three wires there. I think one's going to be a neutral, one's a switched live, and one will be a permanent live. That's what I'm guessing. So what we're going to have to do, cat's in the way again. We're going to have to do, get my multimeter, and we're going to have to work out what's what on there with the wires. Now we know where to connect into. Right, so what we've done, we've got the multimeter set on DC up to 20 volts, and what we're going to do, we're just going to test across a couple of these. Something in there. So we've got right onto there. Yes, we've got 12 volts to there. That's not, so I think it says N2. Is it? No. Got that one there. Yeah, and those two. So we know that green one, that's a negative, and these are your lives. We just need to see now which is permanent live and which is switch live. So what I'm going to do here, there isn't any door switches on here. A lot of vehicles have them, so we could just press that in. The door switch on these works actually on the handle when you open that. So we're going to have to close this door. Let's move this cat out of the way. Come on. Gone in there. So we'll have to close this door. If you just want to hop around there, you'll be able to see that when this door's closed, the lights will go out. There we are. So we've got the multimeter on there. We know that the green wire is negative, so I'm going to put that on there. Then we're going to connect to this. Try that one there. So we've got nothing on the multimeter. Can you see that? 0 volts. Can you just pop that door open now? If you just pop that open, and we'll see if that. Still 0 volts. Why on earth is that? Wait there. Must be on the wrong. Must be on the wrong one. Give us a second. Did find which one it was. There, we're on there now. Just shut that door. That's gone off. So that's our switched live. So we now know that the green and yellow wire is the negative, and that little brown one's a switched live. So that's what we need to connect into with our new lighting. Sitting there. That's what we leave. No.
Can you take pictures with this?
Ah, you've recorded that? Yeah, you should. I was hoping you were. I thought you want to put this little bit in. Your heart's flashing.
I can see the red light flashing.
Ah, you've ruined it again. Right, so here's the lights that we've got. I can't even. Right. These are the lights that we're going to use. These are just like a self-adhesive strip. I want to open these, kind of chop them in half. That's them there. But before I stick them on, I think I want to just connect them up to there and just check that they all work. Just keep all those lights there, Jack. What did we say? It was brown. Got the third one along. That there should come on. I'll go with a bang. There we go, look at them. So, just shut that door. These should go off. There we go. Open it. Nice. Right, we'll get those stuck up and get them wired in. Sure, yeah?
Yeah, and then my girlfriend finds me on YouTube.
Wait, and if she's got a problem, she shouldn't be a girlfriend, should she? I've got this bit of There's a little bit of 2-core flex, that'll be perfectly fine for this. So I'm just going to solder that onto there, just to give us a bit extra cable to connect into the existing lights. That's them wires joined together. So obviously we've got red to brown. I know it's sort of mixing colours, like that's positive and negative, and that's live and neutral, but I'll remember which way it is. A little bit of heat shrink on to protect them. I'm going to try this big piece of heat shrink on. So I want something just to go over there. I just don't know whether that'll shrink up enough, but we'll give it a bash. We'll see what it's like. If not, I might just I'll have something that'll go around. It'll just be nice if this does shrink up enough. I don't think it's going on. Well, that might. Nah, not very good. I think I'll do something else with that. I'm going to pull that off, forget about that. Just gently nip that in there just to hold it. I did have some of that like thin flexy conduit type of stuff somewhere, but I can't seem to find it, so this'll have to do a bit of tape. Neat as I can, just to give it a bit extra protection in case it rubs against anything. So I've just removed this plastic. Unfortunately I broke a little bit there. There was that little clip thing comes out, but looking at it I think I should have slid all this that way. I just sort of pulled it and I broke it, but it'll go back. Anyway, that's far enough down for what I need, because what we'll do, we'll fit the light somewhere along central and we should be able to get that cable down there and through that hole to the back of this light. There's that all stuck up. The end doesn't stuck very well, it doesn't seem very sticky. I might have to put a bit of glue or something on there, but all that seems pretty good, and it's gone around there reasonable as well. So I'm just going to get this wired up now, and then it all should work. So I'm just going to use these little Scotch lock things. I know some people say soldering's better, it probably is, but I might need to be back into this anyway when I do the alarm, so I'm going to have to pick up a switch live off the back doors. So I'll probably solder it all once it's all done. So we need to put, so the blue for the negative needs to go onto there, and the brown for the positive onto that one there. Let's get that the right way around, which will be like that. There. I need 5 pairs of hands, I think. I'll put them pliers on here. I should be able to nip that in. Hopefully. Yep, that seems alright. Do the same with this. Should we get that the right way around because one of them's blanked off. And closed up there. it hasn't come on because I think them lights have timed out, so it'll probably tell what we'll do. Just shut this door. And hopefully, there we go, look at that. Not bad, eh? Right, we're going to show you the final results. I'm just going to turn the lights off, make it as dark as possible. There we go, look at that. Right, so here's the end result. I think it looks pretty smart. We're both happy with it anyway. Only one little problem. If I shut this door, I'll explain. So if you're inside the van with the doors shut, or sometimes the lights time out, you could use this switch here to override that to bring it on. It works fine from that light, but this one, for some reason, isn't working. But we'll figure that out. It's probably just a dodgy switch. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.